All right, hello, everybody. Good night, good evening. Can't talk this evening. I hope everyone's having a good night. I know Friday streams are a little rare for me, but I actually have a reason behind it. I want to make sure that we can get through all of Origins, and when I set up how I was streaming it, I may or may not have forgotten about part of the expansion that goes into Origins. So, oof. But at the same time, I do have it plotted out that we should be able to get through all of Origins within the length of March and all of Dragon Age 2 within the length of um oh god, I can't think of it. All of Dragon Age 2 within the length of April and still be ready for our nostalgia month of May to be set up and ready to go. And we'll have all the backstory, all that fun stuff for Dragon Age set up, raring to go, and just set. Beyond ready, in fact. Just one moment. Almost ready here as well. All right. So, all right, there's that. I know that it is a little quiet at the moment. The game is not wanting to play music just yet. I might have my audio messed with, so let me. Nope, the audio's there. I just don't hear it because of the fact of I'm currently on the desktop and I still only have one monitor, so that's fun. That's fun. Okay, okay, let me mark that as red so I don't have that alert. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. I do want to, as soon as we get into this live screen, of course it's going to do that to me. Bear with me 1 second, guys. Woo, there we go. All right, one moment. I do want to tweak that. Okay, I want to make sure I actually notate there are potential triggers in this game. This game is rated R for, or it's rated for mature. Um, I am going to do my best to make sure to keep the triggering content as low as possible. Um, it's not exactly like it's hard to explain. Like there is some nudity, but I am going to warn away. It's not explicit. There is potential nods to with blood magic of sh things of that nature. There is some alcohol use in this. There are dirty jokes, but I mean, it's an adult game. It happens. Just a moment, everybody. I actually didn't think to get this set up before stream, so that's. I'm a silly goose. How is everyone tonight? Okay. There's that. There's this. Let me get this set up like so. Do that and this and go here. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to start with just getting the origin handled, the origin story portion done. We're going to get through Oscar and potentially go get Shale. I think that would be a good start because then tomorrow we can dedicate that to my plan of doing the Arl Eamon quest. After Arl Eamon, Sunday, I'm actually planning on taking us through one of my most hated areas. Ugh. I hate this. I hate the fade. Better to get over and done with. Um, it's a lot. I will update the trigger warning as more come in because things do things in Dragon Age can be a lot. Now I'm going to really quickly mute my headset just to make sure that we do have audio. One moment. All right, perfect. It's working. Alrighty. Where's my charger? There it is. Plug that bad boy in like so. And we're gonna start a new game. I'm not gonna actually do Cersei, but I forgot about Awakening when I originally set this up. When I set up my whole strategy, that was on me. It has been a while since I've really dedicated my life, not dedicated my life, but dedicated a good chunk of time to Dragon Age. Okay, that's why the audio was so quiet. I had my headset turned down.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our...
Oh shoot. Okay, hang on. Let me actually keep this up because I just realized y'all aren't going to be able to see it.
But instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation.
And this whole cutscene, the reason I'm not skipping it is it is backstory.
Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
I just realized a few more trigger warnings I do need to put in. Just a moment. I did let us go through that entire cutscene though because of the fact that that gives us backstory on Dragon Age. that gives us background and backstory on just what's going on, what we're fighting in this version, because our big threat of the game is those darkspawn. Those darkspawn are ruthless. They are rough. They are, oh my god, a lot. Um, just realize religion's probably also going to be a mark in this because there's, I think that's how religion's spelled. I'm bad at spelling. Um, there can be a lot that goes on in this game. I'm gonna put this over here. Let's grab this and put this down here because I don't want to block out the subtitles because those subtitles are going to be very useful, especially since I can't put it. I don't have subtitle possibility right now for that. There's that all set up. All right. So we're gonna start out with um, Sinothu's ancestor because I want to use Sinothu for I think of the word. I want to use Sinothu in the third game. I've already got plans for who I'm going to use for Dragon Age 2. That's not what I want. I want to be a Dalish. I don't want to be a city elf. That doesn't fit Lorelei.
Greetings.
Alright. Let's get you figured out, Lorelei. Alright. The Dalish are one of my favorite origins. In fact, if anybody actually knows Sinothu and knows what her original lore was back when I did Dungeons and Dragons with her, my former DM actually based her story on the Dalish elf because she knew that the Dalish was my favorite race. Or not race, but class. The Dalish are very interesting. We will actually be doing another Dalish come Dragon Age Origin, or Dragon Age Inquisition. Let me add as green as I think I'm going to actually be able to get on that one. I'm good with actually a lot of this. Whoop! Chibob, 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 chibob. Don't, like, oh god, I forgot how bad some of these were. There we go, more of a golden brown. Mahariel is going to be a very important name as well. One thing to definitely keep in mind is going to be, as we go through, you'll find Easter eggs between the games. You're going to find so many little Easter eggs, so many nods back to the previous games. I'll go for a button for her. As we actually go through Origins, we're going to go through, because there's a total of 2 different dwarf origins, 2 elf origins, and 2 human origins. No, 3 elf origins, because the elves can also be mages. Pretty much, we're going to find nods to the other origins, which will then show us what happened to them. For example, what happened to that city elf? Well, we'll find out when we actually get to. When we get to Denerim, we'll find out. And we can progress that quest. As we progress through everything, we're gonna slowly find everything out though, and it's very interesting to see how things go. No. Everything is very, very just, they do so much. They include so many little nods, so many little tidbits, and things to relate to the other characters. It's so nice. I love it so much. This game is, even now, with this game being as old as it is, which, note, this game is like ancient.
I have lost the spell. I should do something else. I need buy, please. Greetings.
Well, that didn't work. My weapon isn't working! Move aside.
Greetings. I cannot cast it.
Charmed.
Ah, they're with the spell. Oh, bother. I need something new.
Alright. Lorelei is going as a rogue. Lorelei definitely relies on dexterity. Keep her mana. This also grants me more stamina. Magic. Cuts for potions and poultices. Crucial for mages. Cunning. Cunning and dex are going to be my main stats that I need to really focus on. I need to at least get to a 22 on my cunning. That's stealing. That's coercion. I'm just going to go for that because persuasion is going to be very useful throughout this game. As for this, I definitely want to pick up Deft Hands. And I don't have combat training. Okay, we're not going to go for coercion just yet. We're going to start with combat training so I can get a bow. Because we definitely want to get archery stuff set up. I want us to be a male or a archer because I want to get another rogue that's going to be archery's going to be important because of the archdemon. I have a plan for Shale, Wynn, and Zevron on my team. Zevron's a close quarters. Zevron's is a dual-handed rogue. That's right. Now, I don't plan on going through on like nightmare mode. I do easy because of the fact that I like to enjoy the story more than the difficulty.
You were born amidst the Dalish elves, noble wanderers who refused to join the society of humans that subjugated their homeland so long ago. The Dalish travel the land in tightly knit clans, struggling to maintain their half-forgotten lore in a human world that fears and despises them. You spend your time hunting with your clanmate Tamlin in the forests, and as is sometimes the case, your quarry is not always the local wildlife.
It's a Dalish!
And you three are somewhere you shouldn't be.
Let us pass, Elf. You have no right to stop us.
No? We will see about that, won't we? You're just in time. I found these humans lurking in the bushes. Bandits, no doubt.
We aren't bandits, I swear. Please don't hurt us.
You Shemlin are pathetic. It's hard to believe you ever drove us from our homeland.
We've never done nothing to you, Dalish. We didn't even know this forest was yours.
This forest isn't ours, fool. You've stumbled too close to our camp. You Shems are like vermin. We can't trust you not to make mischief. What do you say, Lethaline? What should we do with them?
Lethaline, my heart.
Letting them go might bring more of them. You are too soft.
Look, we didn't come here to be trouble. We just found a cave.
Yes, a cave. With ruins like I've never seen. We thought there might be,
Treasure? So you're more akin to thieves than actual bandits.
But I have proof. Here, we found this just inside the entrance.
This stone has carvings. Is this Elvish? Written Elvish?
There's more in the ruins. We didn't get very far in, though. There was a demon. It was huge with black eyes. Thank the Maker we were able to outrun it.
A demon. Where is this cave?
Just off the west, I think. There's a cave in the rock face and a huge hole just inside.
Well, do you trust them? Shall we let them go? Run along then, Shems. And don't come back until we Dalish have moved on.
Of course. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, shall we see if there's any truth to this story? These carvings make me curious. Skittish Shems say it's a demon and you believe them. They probably woke up a bear. Let's see if these ruins actually exist. Then we'll worry about what to do.
Hamlin, that's so dangerous, my dear. That's so dangerous. Ah! Autosave. So, Lorelei's character is much more gentle than, honestly, probably Sunny's would be. Which is very ironic, because Sunny is not a harsh character in the least. She's just not trusting. Which, with everything she's been through, that's allowed. That flower's going to be important. Eventually, or that type of flower will be at one point. Yes, this game is old as all get out. Oh, combat. Yeah, fuck off. Oh, they're behind the thing. Oh, it's a wolf! Oh, it's a dead holla. Yep! 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 I should not be in the fray like this. Please, pull out a sword and kill the wolf, please. Okay, let's tweak our sound. Oh my god, that's loud. Because I actually want us to be able to hear the dialogue better than anything else. So I'm going to leave up sound effects because I will need that to be able to actually hear what's going on. These Hala are very important to the Dalish. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, I saw a good bow. I ain't gotta give it to Liliana this time. Okay, I'm good. I'm fine. That's a bramble. That's a bramble and a half. Okay. Let me look and see. I can use this. Home of the Deep. That's a heavy metal one. That's... Ooh. I'll wear those bad boys. And that. Not a mage, so I don't need to worry about that. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, no. I'll keep the Feral Wolf charm on. Mark of Vigilance. That's another necklace. Equip the belts. Ooh, that gives me resistance. Hand of Fire. Wicked Oath. Ooh, critical and backstab damage. Okay. Don't need to worry about the memory band. Don't need to worry about all that. I can't use plate because I'm not a warrior. And strength is not going to be my main focus. I don't use shields, even though I technically could. So that's all going to get left alone. And we've leveled up technically because we're going to aim for Ranger and probably Bard. Then again, Assassin does get a Dex and crit chance. Assassin we learn from Zevran, who's going to be who I romance. Whereas Duelist we learn from Isabella. And this actually works out perfectly because I still get coercion. Boom! Look at that. The Brazilian Forest. Now, remember the name of the Brazilian Forest. That is going to be important later on because we do actually come back here for one of our quests. One of our main quests, in fact. In fact, this clan...
This must be the cave. I don't recall seeing this before, do you?
This clan that my warden is going to be from actually plays a very important role in Dragon Age 2. So definitely keep in mind the characters that we meet, because we will
Always
see
the
them again.
careful one. Fine, but I'm not running back until I know there's something worth making a fuss over.
Tamlin!
Come on, let's at least see what's there.
Tamlin.
How dangerous could it be?
Tamlin! I know what happens, Tamlin. It's not a good idea. I always play the Dalish whenever I do Origins. I've done every single Origin.
Looks like the Shem was telling the truth. But these ruins look more human than elven.
Worry about poison. So I do worry about health potions. No! Give me my potion! Thank you. Brigand's bow needs 24 dex, and that is a good weapon. It's a short bow, but it does decent damage. It gets the crit chance, the armor penetration, better range, and it gives obviously good boosts as well. It'll be a good bow for Liliana later on after I don't need it. Spiders!
Lovely.
I'm leaving Tamlin to fight these by himself. These are some of the smaller spiders that we encounter in game. Dragon Age 2, we encounter much bigger ones. They're a lot more terrifying. A lot more terrifying. Okay. And you always want to make sure you're fairly thorough in these dungeons because you normally can't come back to them. And you can find some decent things to earn money. I do want to turn down those sound effects because that spider scared the shiz out of me. I remember right. Both ways lead to the same end.
See there? That's a trap.
Tamlin, let me trigger the trap. 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 Tamlin, help me! Tamlin, help me! Tamlin, you're useless.
What's it do? Of course.
We did it!
What a mess.
Spiders are one of Dragon Age's main enemies, unfortunately. I need to actually take things slowly as well because I don't want to trip a trap.
I can't believe this.
Okay.
You recognize this statue, don't you? Back when our people lived in Arlathan, statues like these honored the creators. When the Shems enslaved us, much of that lore was lost. This looks like human architecture, with the statue of our people. Can these ruins date back to the time of Arlathan? I'd never have guessed ancient elves might have lived here, with humans.
We do encounter a lot. I'm not going in there. I know that area. I'm gonna keep exploring because loot. Excuse me?
As you desire. Lovely.
That's right. The one way is locked. It's actually also good that we're going to be going through all 3 Dragon Ages. Whoop. Where is it? There it is. Because my big plan is, once Dragon Age 4 drops, we are going to go ahead and we're also going to be playing Dragon Age 4. These games are really near and dear to my heart because they were something I played with my mom all the time. Technically, all of these games should be... All of these games should technically go to Nostalgia Month, but they're big, they're hefty, and there's a lot that goes on in them. So there's absolutely no way I'd be able to...
That's a trap.
Stop giving me traps! God dang it. There's absolutely no way I'd be able to fit all 3 into 1 month. Now, Dragon Age 2, I was able to beat within 7 days the first time I played it. But I didn't have all the DLC. I had base game. Now I have all the DLC.
Watch out, where are you?
So it's a lot to take in. Now that we've gone through, we've got all the traps, we've gotten all the enemies killed. Now we can progress to what's going to be a major play. There was a trap! No! I didn't wait! I was like, oh, it's fine, we're good. Never mind. We are poisoned. Pamela, you're gonna die. Pamela, you're gonna die. Pamela,
Those walking corpses? This place is haunted.
Yeah, I said we shouldn't come in. I legitimately forgot about that trap. And a darkspawn bear. Shit. Leave me alone. You guys hit hard. Mother! Please, leave me alone. Stop beating on me. Stop beating on me.
What a mess.
By the creators. What was that thing?
That, my friend, was a bear. I try and keep my cunning and dex fairly even. Because I know just how important those can be. Rapid shot, play. We are going to try our best to get every single archery skill before we really look at anything else. Because archery is going to be our main way of doing damage. The other reason I'm so determined to go through and loot everything.
You aren't going to leave without taking a closer look at the
Yes,
mirror,
I am.
are you?
Yes, I am.
It's sat here for who knows how many centuries? What could be so dangerous? Don't worry, I won't break it. I wonder what this writing is for. Maybe this isn't... Hey, did you see that? I think something moved inside the mirror.
I hate this. I hate everything about this.
Hold on, I just want to know what it is. Don't you see it? There it is again.
It's not safe,
Can you feel
Tamlin.
that? I think it knows we're here. I just need to take a
No,
closer
no,
look.
you don't. No, you don't. Tamlin, get away from the mirror.
It's showing me places. I can see some kind of city. Underground. And there's a great blackness.
We find out what these
It's
are
zombie.
fully capable
Help!
of
I can't look away!
in Inquisition. Oh.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I am
Human.
very sorry.
You're awake. You've the god's own luck, Lethalon. You're back at camp. Everyone is worried sick about you. How do you feel? We thought you would die. The Shem who brought you here said there wasn't much hope. Seems he was wrong. I doubt you could have driven this one off. He was a Grey Warden and appeared out of nowhere with you slung over his shoulder. You were delirious with fever. He said that he found you outside a cave in the forest, unconscious and alone. He left you here and ran off again. The Keeper's been using the old magic to heal you.
I'll do a thing really quick. Just cause whoop, that's the wrong thing. Wrong thing, wrong thing. Here's that. Oh, I see things. Alright. Can I tweak the opacity of this? Property. No, I can't. Wait, no, that's the wrong thing. There's that. Properties. Hello, how is he doing? Oh, we're gonna actually just hide that for right now, the donation bar, because I don't want to have that. Whoop. Wrong thing. I don't want that to take away from everything else. So there we go. I can't complain. I'm really excited because stream is the next few months. We're doing nothing but Dragon Age streams on the weekends because I'm planning on beating Origins 2 and at least getting part of the way into Inquisition. There's no way I can beat Inquisition in a month. There's no way. It's too hefty. It's too much of a meaty game. There's too much to it.
She wants to talk to you too. Stay here. I'll get her.
I actually haven't met very many people that know Dragon Age though, so
see you are awake.
Very excited.
It is fortunate Duncan found you when he did. I know not what dark power held you.
You look so much better in 2. You look way better in 2.
Even for my magic to keep you alive. Do not worry, Darlene. Even I might have been intrigued enough by such a cave to explore it further. Duncan thought there may have been darkspawn creatures inside the cave. Is that true?
I'm not a big scary movie person, unfortunately, so thankfully I don't have to worry about getting disappointed.
Walking corpses? Dark magic, but not darkspawn. I know not what the other creatures might have been.
Oh, there was spiders, there was a weird cursed bear, there was a giant
what is
mirror.
The last thing you remember? A mirror. And it caused all this? I have never heard of such a thing in all the lore we have collected. Oh, I was hoping for answers when you woke, but there are only more questions.
Oof.
And Tamlin remains missing. He is more important than any lore in these ruins. If he is as sick as you were, his condition is grave. Duncan returned to the cave to search for Darkspawn, but we cannot rely on him to look for Tamlin as well. We must go ourselves, and quickly. Do you feel well enough to show us the way, darling? Without you, we will not find it. I am relieved to hear it. I am ordering the clan to pack the camp so we can go north. Take Merrill with you to the cave. Find Tamlin if you can, but do it swiftly. If there is any truth to what Duncan said, then Darkspawn may show up in these parts soon. We must get away from that horde. But that is not our only concern. Did you encounter any other humans out in the forest?
Which also, just off topic, I love the Dalish storylines. I love the elves in general. Yeah, that would be more something to talk to Tooth about. She loves spooky movies and scary movies and all that. So she would probably be a really good person to talk to about all that. God, you're not wrong. This entire clan looks better in 2, but considering Origins was the first game, I mean, they did.
Although you
they
hurt
did a
no
lot.
one, these humans roused their nearby village against us. As everywhere, our people are not welcome here. We have stayed too long. And we must
She is.
move on,
They all
quickly.
be though.
Go quickly, for Tamlin's life hangs in the balance. Master Island can help you. Go to him and ask to see his stock.
Everybody looks wonky in this game. Because it's the first game. Shit! Casually walks around. Next thing I know, jump
Is the
scare.
Keeper sending you back to that
Oh!
cave to look for Tamlin?
Oh, thank God! It was so much. It was much quieter
wanna
because
go
I
with
don't have my thing as
Keeper
high.
Marathari probably won't approve, but I can help find Tamlin. Good. I'll follow you, just to make sure Meryl doesn't go running to the Keeper when you tell her I'm coming.
You gotta make sure I'm awake. Honestly, I had a long day at work. I don't blame you.
Why do we have to leave again? We're always going somewhere. Why can't I go to the Shem City?
Trust me, kiddo, you don't want to go to the Shem City.
Are you going to help look for Tamlin? Oh, poor boy. Lost somewhere out there.
How could Tamlin be lost?
There she
He
is.
knows this area well.
Anathara, it's good to see you recovered. They fare well. The Keeper called for the clan to move on, and they will be ready to take us. One
Oh
is
my
heavy
God,
with
I've
path,
never-
but it shouldn't be a problem.
I've
May I
never
ask of Tamlin's
finished
fate?
Inquisition
Some say
100%.
the clan will leave before we find him. The Hala mourn our fallen. No sound is more heart-wrenching than their mourning cry. At least they won't be crying over you. They are quite fond of you. I admire them for their strength and pride. They are
Yeah.
equals, not servants like the Shemlin horses. At any rate, I do not envy the Keeper's decision. I'll pray for Tamlin's safe return.
I think I put well over 100 hours into Inquisition, and even then I still didn't manage to 100% it.
So you have returned to us, Dalen. We are grateful you are whole and well.
I'm making sure to gather as much of the lore as I can as well, because we do have actually some people that have never played Dragon Age. And I want to make sure that if they watch, that we have obviously plenty of lore for them to look at.
So you should be. What were you two thinking, wandering into that cave without first coming to tell the Keeper?
Listen, I wanted to come back. Please.
I suppose your youth can be forgiven. Sadly, Tamlin pays the price. Losing you would be a terrible crime, Dalen. You belong to more than just yourself, or do you not remember? Would you even know the reason behind your efforts? I wonder. Let us tell these children of the fall of the Dales. You can honor me by sharing in the telling. Come then. Help me as I go along. Children, hear of the fall of the Dales. Hear the tale of what makes you Dalish. Would you care to begin, Dalen?
Well, children, it's first the mommy and daddy elf to know.
Yes, slaves to a terrible empire the humans built on the darkest magic. When it fell, we became free. We built a homeland in the Dales, worshipping the creators, and rebuilding the culture and history we lost in our long years of slavery. They were resentful, because we would not worship their gods, and because we put our people first. Over the years, their nations grew cold toward the Dales. In their eyes, we were blasphemers and cruel tyrants.
Oh no? What happened?
And so the Dales fell. They took our lands and dispersed our people, forcing us to live in their cities and abandon our gods. But many of us refused to relinquish our ways. We instead chose to scatter to the winds, wandering the lands.
Oh. Oh, that's not good.
To survive and preserve our culture, the clans stay apart until the day the Elvenon have a homeland once more.
True, the Switch Lite, I will admit, I even have that issue with my own light. It's not the best device, I will admit. I actually regret that I didn't get a regular Switch originally, because I can't stream any of my games, and I would love to do some Switch streams. But the Switch emulator, I have to hack my Switch, and I don't think so. I refuse to do that, so...
We are the Dalish, keepers of the lost lore, walkers of the lonely path. Thank you for your forbearance, Dalen. You remember both the tale and the Oath of the Dales perfectly. I will let you get back to your tasks. I pray you find Tamlin quickly. Of course. May the gods guide your path, Dalen.
I mean, hey, it may not be the best, but at least it does do its job. That's the big thing. It does... Oh, I've got hiccups. It does do its job at the very least. Okay, hang on. I'm lost. Ignore the fact that I'm lost. We don't talk about that. Health poultice. Okay, weapons. It's better than what I've got. Rapid aim. Better range. Yeah, that's better than what I have. Okay. Till I can get to Brigand's bow, but unfortunately not a here thing. Dalish gloves, Dalish armor, Dalish boots, Dalish leather belts, and then greenstone. Okay.
I'm glad you recovered. Once we find Tamlin, we can concentrate on the journey northward.
Thank you for the bow,
You
Master
don't even
Island.
look the same
It is
in
light
2,
and
Master
sturdy.
Island.
Much better than the one I made last year.
You are more than welcome. My father made it and used it in battle against the Clane tribes.
I will carry it with honor.
Of course. Take whatever you need.
Sell. Gonna hold on to that because I can give that to somebody. Sell. Stares at the 16 gold I could have. Because DLC. Okay, no boots, no nothing nice. Damn. Oh, Master Island, I will take these though. And these. Never mind on the lesser injury kits. I'll get those later. Thank you, Master Island. You know what? Let's see if I can't persuade him for a bow.
Back again? One of my own crafting, perhaps?
Yes, better bow. Yeah.
It may not have a history, but you'll provide one for it soon enough, yes? May the creators guide your path.
Master Island is such a sweetheart. I hit a wrong button. Hold up, I hit a wrong button. I hit the Windows key. Oh god. Alright, Scout's bow. Oh, it's not as good. But it's an elm bow and it's from Master Island. Ah, no. Sobs, the bow that he gave me isn't as good. I already know that Meryl's further up. Merthari.
I see you have not left with Meryl yet. Is there something you need?
I'm not gonna. It's not very honest. I don't care. I'm not talking about the fact that Fenrirel's coming with me. Oh, woman. The holla. The holla just sounds so silly, and I love them.
By the creators, it is so good to see you whole and well. I was so worried. All that time you were ill, the Keeper didn't know if you were going to live or die. I've been outside the Keeper's tent the whole time. I have never been so relieved as when I heard you would pull through. What happened? Everyone says Tamlin may be dead. That's awful. He's been a good friend to you since you were fledglings. You must be more careful. Your mother and father, may they rest in peace, would be horrified to see you take such risks.
Oh, mom and dad aren't gonna like what happens, so no matter what.
It's true. Your mother was... well, let's not talk about that. I'm sure you have plenty on your mind. Of course. Try to make the evening meal, will you? You're nothing but skin and bones.
The elf clans are honestly some of my favorite. Like, seeing how the elves interact with each other and just how everything works.
The Keeper told me I'm to accompany you back to those caves. As her apprentice, I may see something you missed. But our main objective is to find Tamlin, of course. We must make haste. He may not have much time.
Meryl looks a million times better in 2 and has a... honestly, I know that she's got a better voice actress. I was thinking about it last night because I realized there's stuff in Dragon Age that can be seen as triggering. Like the blood magic. The blood magic was the first thing I thought of because, oh god, there's times that gets me. And then of course, you know, there's the nudity with the whole romance scenes. There's obviously alcohol and talk of alcohol. I mean, one of our companions is going to be a drunkard. There's constant death. I mean, we're fighting a war in every single game. And then, of course, the Chantry is a huge thing, along with the Maker, so I figured that was that. Now, I know I don't have all the triggers listed. That's the only downside. And I can't think of them all. Oh, wait, what did I don't want to stop you with? Hold on. Here, I'll allow it. Oh my god. Autobot stopped me. Thankfully, like, I don't have... there's some mods that literally do that. Like, they give every male character, like, some of the things that happen in these games, I swear to God, is just... why? Actually, I want to really... woo shoes! Okay. I'm gonna move my avatar over here. There we go. And move the window. Here, I want to make sure that obviously everything is fully set up. We're good to go on that. And that I'm not blocking. I just realized I'm blocking text. So... whoop, hold on. Game capture. Thought it was off. There we go. That's better. The pain of being a VTuber is you got to figure out where you're putting your model.
What about Fenrirel? You didn't think I'd notice him?
I'm coming to help. Tamlin's my friend too.
We were supposed to go alone. Have you asked the Keeper about this?
No.
She is. I suppose I needn't worry about it then. Are you ready?
Lorelei would fudge the truth if needed.
Then let us make haste while daylight lasts.
Meryl is... This is going to sound controversial, I have a feeling, for some Dragon Age players, because I know there's people that adore Meryl. I've never liked her. Especially because it feels like she's very in our face with the blood magic. So I just, Meryl rubs me very wrong, and I don't like her. Ow! What shot me? Oh, he's over there. Like, that's probably very controversial for me to say. I do not care for Meryl's character.
Were those Darkspawn?
I don't care for Meryl. I don't care for Anders. And I hate saying that because, you know, they're mages. I feel like I'm being classist. Morrigan, I adore. She is one of the best mages. I love her.
I've never seen anything like them. You can smell the evil on them. Where did they come from? Were they here before?
Origins, she rubs me wrong. She kicks ass in Inquisition. Varric is just amazing. I love Varric.
What would Darkspawn have to do with our people? The stories say our Lathan fell long before the Darkspawn appeared. Well, we'll find out soon enough. Let's hope we don't find any more of these monsters. Before we go, are you all right? Were you hurt during the fight?
Man, where was this Meryl in Dragon Age 2? This Meryl actually gives a shit.
You do look quite pale now that Meryl's mentioned it.
Well, I'll keep an eye on you. You've only just recovered from your illness.
Like,
but let's not think
oh
about
my
it.
god. Looking at this, comparing Meryl to Dragon Age from Origins to 2, Meryl in 2 is so meek. She's a pushover. My trigger warnings are in the way of the map. Dang it. I'm screaming. Okay, you know what? I need to figure out where to put things. We'll just put this down here. Trying to make sure that everything is nicely visible is very hard. I would move the subscriber stuff, but I kind of can't. You know what? Those will be fine. Those will be fine where they're at. Okay. But honestly, like, I like Meryl more in Origins than I did in 2. Because in 2, she was insufferable. Then again, she also used me, and I hated that about her, but that's neither here nor there.
I wonder whose camp this is. Do you remember it being here? You're probably right. Didn't he say he was headed back to the cave? If so, he's not here now.
She's got different tattoos even in 2. Hold up.
Wait, do you hear that?
Her tattoos aren't as thick in 2.
Exactly. The forest is too still. Something's in the air. Something unnatural. It seems whatever you woke up inside that cave has spread outside. The sooner we find this cave and Tamlin, the sooner we can leave. Take us there quickly.
I could take you there quickly if you'd stop stopping me. Hello, Genlock. Oh, you wanna... Woo! We're not running up on that Genlock. Ow. Ow.
There you go.
You're in trouble now. I'm not going down easily.
God, I forgot the controls are trash in this game. Controls in 2 are so garbage. Namely for the camera. But you should totally message me because I have not had... Every person I've talked to that knows Dragon Age, I got them into Dragon Age. So I've had to be the mentor. I haven't had anybody else that knows Dragon Age. So to find somebody else that knows Dragon Age, oh, you have no idea how excited I am. That's fine. You may hear a shriek of terror. You may hear me cussing out my teammates. But, fellow Dragon Age buddy, you are going to love the next 3 months. March, Dragon Age Origins, Dragon Age Origins Awakening. And I plan on completing the game in that time frame. April, Dragon Age 2, all of it. Each weekend will be 1 act. I'm going to be very burnt out on Dragon Age by the end of May. May, we bopping into Inquisition, and I at least want to get the Skyhold.
Of course. So these are the ruins.
Oh, I'm so happy to have someone else.
They're definitely of human origin.
Are you ready for
Artifacts are scattered
oh,
amongst them.
I'm in the way of the chat.
Nothing explains the monsters,
My
though.
sweater is...
But we must find Tamlin.
Hang on. Are you prepared for the fourth for the fourth Dragon Age, where we're going to be seeing what's it called? What's it called? No! I pulled up Genshin! I wanted my VTuber. Hang on, I want to do a thing because I'm in the way of chat. So we're going to change models really quick. Are you ready for 4 where we go to Vinter? And I will say this. We better see Dorian. We better see Fenris. And we better see Varric. Give me my boys.
Still, even if he's here somewhere, we need to find his body. Let's just pray we're wrong.
I'm so hyped for the for Dragon Age 4. It's almost been 10 years since Inquisition came out. It came out in 2014, like 6 days before my mother died. My mom never got to play Inquisition, unfortunately.
We must fight.
He's there's a guy in my butt. Like, there's so much. I'm so ready for 4. I always play Elf.
And so I shall.
Until you look at Inquisition, and my first playthrough was a Kunari, because Kunari.
See there? That's a trap.
Don't step on it, don't step on it, don't step on it, don't step on it, don't step on it. Let me trigger these. Let me trigger these. Let me trigger these.
Lovely.
Woo! Oh shit, an emissary.
You've bitten off more than you can chew.
Let's see.
Careful!
This is just a distance fight.
Get them all! This is great.
We went 3v3
As you desire.
to fucking 3v2 to 3v1. That felt so unfair.
See there? That's a trap. I would watch out were I you. See there? That's a trap.
Oh my god, this area's got a million traps. No, 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 no.
We have to get past these things.
Focus on trap, focus on trap, focus on trap. Man, they give you a lot of experience for a rogue. Holy shit. Dexterity and cunning. Ooh, yes. Belt, below the belts. Gonna grab melee archer. We can get these because we have the improved combat training. Expert training, master training. Okay. The door was open there for a minute.
And so I shall.
Hi, Duncan.
So you were the one fighting Darkspawn. I thought I heard combat. You're the elf I found wandering the forest, aren't you? I'm surprised you have recovered. I would have, had I not been battling them myself. Not all the kills here were yours, as you can see. My name is Duncan, and it's a pleasure to finally meet you. The last time we spoke, you were barely conscious.
Andera Tishan, Duncan of the Grey Wardens. I am Meryl, the Keeper's apprentice.
And I am Fenarel. Did you come here alone, human? Battling all those creatures?
Yes, though I must admit you took a great deal of pressure off me. Your keeper did not send you after me, did she? I told her I would be in no danger.
I wish Duncan hadn't. Wait, no, that's spoilers. I have to wait on that one. I wish Duncan would show back up.
So you and your friend Tamlin both entered this cave, and you saw this mirror. I see. That's unfortunate. The Grey Wardens have seen artifacts like this mirror before. It is Tevinter in origin, used for communication. Over time, some of them simply break. They become filled with the same taint as the Darkspawn. Tamlin's touch must have released it.
I told
That's
Tamlin to
what made
leave.
you sick. And Tamlin too, I presume. You have it still, and it will infect others so long as this mirror exists. Your recovery is only temporary. I can sense the sickness in you, and it is spreading. Look inside yourself, and you will see. Confirm it with your keeper later if you like. For now, we must deal with the mirror. It is a danger.
That's how Meryl got this mirror. Sorry.
It is done.
I just realized
Let's leave this cursed
this is
place.
how Meryl gets
I
her
must
hands
speak
on the
with keeper
Illuvion.
immediately regarding your cure.
Meryl, I'm gonna fight you in two. There is going to be fisticuffs. We are gonna put our hands up, and I am going to fight you. Oh dear.
I sense no other Darkspawn nearby, so it's safe. Lead on.
There's things that I realize.
I'm relieved you have
That
returned.
just-
And I did not expect
Oh.
to see you again so soon, Duncan.
I was not expecting to return so soon either, Keeper.
Dare I ask of Tamlin? What did you find of him? I see. Meryl, what about the mirror? Did you bring anything
The
back?
mirror.
I can answer that, Keeper. I destroyed the mirror.
I intended to use it to find a cure for this mysterious illness. I trust you had good reasons for your actions.
There is much to discuss, Keeper. I have learned a great deal since
Meryl
I
is
was last
short.
here.
Let us speak privately within my Aravel then, Duncan.
I'm sorry. I
Warn
should
the
notice
hunters.
that.
If Darkspawn are about, I want the clan prepared.
Manuvinen, Keeper, right away.
Darlene, allow me some time to speak with Duncan. Seek us out at my Aravel later, and we can discuss your cure. Tell Haren Pyvel what has occurred. He now has the sad task of preparing a service for the dead. Follow me, Duncan. I'm eager to hear what you have to say.
I'm screaming. Wait, scroll. There. There's a scroll.
So you return with the Grey Warden, but without Tamlin. What happened, Dalen? Is he truly lost to us? You've done nothing of the sort, Dalen. Do not blame yourself. It seems the will of the creators that I sing the dirge for those I held in my arms as babes. I think I know why our immortal ancestors would sleep. Swiftly do stars burn a path across the sky, hastening to place one last kiss upon your eye. Tenderly land enfolds you in slumber, softening the rolling thunder. Dagger now sheathed, bow no longer tense. During this, your last hour, only silence. Of course. We've no body to return to the soil, but we shall still sing for Tamlin.
Okay.
The creators
okay,
must
okay.
come to guide him to the beyond. Tell the Keeper it shall be done before the clan is ready to move on. I ask only one thing, if I may. This Grey Warden. You have met him now, yes? Is he a good man? Interesting. What is it he talks to the Keeper about, I wonder? Perhaps you should go and ask. Of course. May the gods guide your path, Dalen.
I truly, truly love the clan. I love the elves. I love all of it, and just...
You bring sad news. The Hala can sense it. They are restless and paw at the ground.
That is a headless statue. This game is very tragic. We lose a lot of good people.
Oh, thank the creators you're safe. I questioned the Keeper's wisdom at sending you off while you're still sick, but my doubts were misplaced. Tamlin isn't with you. Is it as everyone fears? Oh, poor dear. This is horrible news. Please take care of yourself and get better. We can't bear to lose anyone else. That's good. I thought the shaman's arrival was a bad omen, but perhaps I was wrong. I will see you soon, my dear. You make me very proud.
Motherly character! Ah! Okay. Not okay.
I see you have not returned with young Tamlin. Are we to assume
God, I'm
the
not
worst?
okay.
If he is as sick as you were, I wonder. Sadly, it seems we will be leaving him behind soon, regardless. I know you and Tamlin were friends. My condolences on your loss. May the creators guide your path.
Hello there. I don't think we've met.
Ah, it's good you're well. You weren't here when Paul arrived, were you?
I've heard of you. Everyone is talking about you and the other missing hunter. A Grey Warden brought you back here. That obvious, is it? I just found your camp a couple of days ago. A lucky thing. I heard rumors in a nearby human village that a Dalish camp was close, and I hope to find your hunters in the forest.
You were fortunate I didn't shoot you, Paul. I thought you were a Shem, and a bandit at that. You're not the first city elf to rejoin his people. I'm sure you'll find life among us more satisfying than with the Shems, if no less harsh.
In the alienage, we hear terrible stories about the Dalish. They aren't true, right? Thank you. The clan has been very kind and welcoming. I never expected it to be like this.
Your Keeper and I have spoken, and we've come to an arrangement that concerns you. My order is in need of help. You are in need of a cure. When I leave, I hope you will join me. You would make an excellent Grey Warden.
and we would not send you away. But there is more at stake.
The darkspawn taint courses through your veins. That you recovered at all is remarkable. But eventually the taint will sicken and kill you, or worse. The Grey Wardens can prevent that, but it means joining us. This is not simply charity on my part. I would not offer this if I did not think you had the makings of a Grey Warden. Let me be clear. You will likely never return here. We go to fight the Darkspawn, a battle that will take us far from your clan. But we need you, and others like you.
A great army of Darkspawn gathers in the south. A new blight threatens the land. We cannot outrun this storm. Long ago, the Dalish agreed to aid the Grey Wardens against a blight should that day arrive. We must honor that agreement. It breaks my heart to send you away, as it would to watch you die slowly from this sickness. This is your duty, and your salvation.
I wonder if Keeper Marathari, like, oh god, because I killed my original warden. I let my warden sacrifice herself. I don't know if the clan talks about, I know Meryl does, but I don't know if the clan itself talks about you to Hawk in Dragon Age 2.
I welcome you to the Order. It is rare to have a Dalish amongst us, but they have always served with distinction.
I know you'll do your clan proud, Dalen. Take this ring. It is your heritage, and will protect you against the darkness to come.
A valuable gift. So, are you ready to go? Of course. Say your farewells, then let us be off. We have much ground to cover.
Come then, Dalen. Before the creators guide you from us, let your clan embrace you one last time.
I don't think I'll get that one locked chest, unfortunately. That chest needed a key, but Master Island. Oh. Meryl and I honestly think Meryl and Mahariel were close. Especially because Meryl does. He's broken! He's broken! He's broken! He's broken! What was that? I'll have to go back and clip that. That is a broken elf. He's just walking in place. Forget the fact that that was a sad moment of, oh, we
will
have
be
to...
traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kalen. I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Oh, how would
Allow me to
Lorelei...
introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name? Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. You are Dalish, are you not? I hear your people possess remarkable skill and honor. Well, I admire you for being so civil to a race that's treated yours so terribly. I tell you this, you are very welcome here. The Grey Wardens will benefit greatly with you amongst them. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
I have to wonder how differently things would have played out if we had Eamon's army.
Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the Blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here. True. Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling. Yes, we should proceed with the ritual. Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
We are now into the main portion of the game. We're technically out of the origin start. So now what we're going to do is we at least want to get through here. After we get through Ostagar, I might go look for Shale.
Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Screw you, Shem. We may go for Shale next, and then end stream. Is that Grandma? That's Grandma!
Greetings, young lady. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
This, Wynne here, sweet, sweet old lady, she is going to be one of the main people that we have on our team. With my plan team. Her banter with Zevran is the best. But Wynne is specialized in healing magic, which is why I really want to have her on my team. Even though I prefer Morrigan. I can't be too picky, unfortunately.
Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield.
Because Morrigan's not much of a healer, unfortunately. But Wynne she is this lovable grandma character, basically. I'm just, I love her.
And I'm sure you have plenty of that to offer. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp. Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
Oh, we have an issue, Houston. My dress just broke. Shit.
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City. Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. and the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says. It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
You will find that we will encounter many a human that is very... they're very religious.
Yes, occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Death is no failure, my
I love her.
Should it find you,
Well, yes, she is a human, and the humans are very heavily tied to, oh, make her this, make her that.
he shall not find you wanting.
And it's a lot.
Gladly, but with the knowledge that evil
They are still, like, at least Wynn's character is very intriguing to me. She's a very awesome character in general.
Let us bow our heads and remember those who have fallen and those who have yet to fall.
Doing a quick patch job to my dress because my dress just fucking broke. Or at least the strap on my dress did. Just a minute, guys. My rings for my scales hate me. Noted. I just lost one of them. It's somewhere in here now. They're small and easy to lose. We'll use this one though. Now, with Dragon Age, as I did say, this game is a very important game to me. It's something that I played with my mom. Granted, it's not a multiplayer game. Well, I take that back, actually, because part of Inquisition was multiplayer. And in fact, you see Isabella, the pirate queen from Origins, which we meet her in Denerim. Isabella is found both in... Actually, Isabella is found in all 3 games, thinking on it. So I have to wonder if she's going to make an appearance in 4 as well. Varric has been a key player in 2 games. Leliana's been a key player in 2 games. Let's see. No. Well, no, yeah. She's only been a key player in 2 games because... Well, yes, she appears in Dragon Age 2. It's only at the very, very end in a cutscene. So she is a player, but she's not very noted. She's not very prominent in there, unfortunately. Okay, we're good to go. We're good to start back up. Okay. Let's get the dog quests.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
Problem.
This is a Mabari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
Mabari are... This is actually one of the first spots that we can get a companion. Granted, we don't get access to the companion until after Ostagar. Because, medicine's gotta take time to take effect.
Centuries ago, a mage bred them to be smart and understand what they're told. They can remember and carry out complex orders. Most valuable dogs in the world. Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master. Re-imprinting them is very difficult. But without the medicine, re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help?
Yeah, I'll help. This poor dress has been through all get out. Oh my god. trying to fix it, and well, instead, it's just deciding to break further and further, so it's fun. Alright, that's gonna be sewn.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond.
Yeah, because he'll attack me otherwise.
I have to put him down.
Look at the big boy! Look at the big puppy! Look at him! I'm not gonna kill the dog. I'm not horrible.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
I don't know, am I?
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white with a blood-red centre. Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
The Mabari is such a neat character, and I'm so sad that they don't really make as much of a comeback in Inquisition, and the only way you get a Mabari in 2 is if you have DLC. Because they are, as he states, extremely intelligent dogs. In fact, having him on your team is a lot of fun because he can find stuff for you, including gifts and other things of that nature. At least in Origins, he can. The one for 2 is just a summon. I am fighting with Thready and Needle right now. Just a minute, guys. There we go. I hate having to sew. It's so frustrating. Stress is one of the few comfy things I have, and we're heading into summer weather. Like, we were at 80 degrees this morning, or today. Not even this morning, just in general today, we were at 80 degrees, and I'm just here like, I don't think so. Alrighty. So I've done the dog, so I'll be able to work on that one.
Well, all right.
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Turnlogain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find...
Elves are still treated horribly as well, unfortunately. Elves are truly given the shit end of the stick.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
Naked except for small clothes. Which this is really all we'll see nudity-wise. We don't actually see anything more than small clothes.
I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you?
Thankfully.
All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving. I expect nobody thought of it with all the battles and such. I'm a deserter, or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way. I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water. Oh, that's sweet of you, dearie. How about you marry me instead? At least I could get a kiss before they hang me. And it's not as if they're wrong. I probably would have deserted later. Just not when they caught me is all. Hope that doesn't spoil your opinion of me. I'm still hungry enough to eat my shoe. Because you might want something I don't need. Them circle wizards got a chest they keep things in. Magical things. And I stole the key. That's why I'm here. I got one of them drunk, took his key and tried to sneak to the chest. They assumed I was deserting. I can't use it from here. But I'd trade you for some food and water.
Which, I mean, honestly, it is a decent chest.
I swallowed it. But it's come back into my possession since then, so to speak. Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Game? We crashed! Oh no, we crashed! Did I just lose everything? Did I just lose everything? Oh no. Origins just crashed on me. Hang on, hold up everybody. Actually, wait, no, there was autosaves. There was autosaves, we didn't lose everything. We're gonna have to redo some things, but not everything at least. Dragon Age! Ah, it's there. Okay, oh, you. So, okay, we gotta redo the dog. We gotta re-talk to a few people, thankfully, but not many. I forgot the game was prone to this. It normally just doesn't like Ostagar, though, is what I've learned. Okay. Alright.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan
Doesn't
brought.
matter if I am, I'm not talking to you. Well, I'm not gonna re-talk to. Well, no, I will talk to Wayne
Greetings,
again
young
really
lady.
quick.
You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
I need to get these codes. And
Well
Lorelei.
met, and good luck to
Because
you
I
on the
know I'll see you
battlefield.
again.
To us all, in fact.
Alright, where's my nail clippers? So there. There we go. Alright.
And I'm sure you have plenty of that. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work.
Death is no failure.
Okay, now that that's done, let's do the dog.
You will have served your maker.
Are you the... I have medicine that might help.
Give it a shot. Muzzle on the
Come
dog.
to think of it, are you heading into the world?
Might be.
If you happen across it, I could use
I'll
it.
see if I can find one.
You there.
Screaming.
What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Turnlow Game that the war party's ready to begin.
Ignoring him. There we
May
go.
God
We've
bless
caught back
how
up
I
to where we
dress you
were.
today. May you find favor in the Maker's eye. Let it be.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone
Da-da-da.
prisoner. I don't suppose
No, I
I don't suppose you have a
haven't.
bit
I'll
of
see
kind.
what I can do. Do I know why he wants the food?
They should have just
Oops.
hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example. I can't just let him go, can I? The army will figure out what to do with him. Probably just waiting for someone important to make a decision. Then they'll hang him, I expect. And I can go and do something else. Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation. Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine. All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
Well, considering I'm fixing to be a Grey Warden, buddy. I don't think it truly matters.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away. Much obliged. You're a kind soul, you are. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you.
So, let me look at something really quick. Just because of the fact that we had that out of the blue sudden crash. That's not what I want. About 2 hours in and we just crashed. So, I mean, that's not that bad. We went an hour and a half before crashing. Proud of that. I'm actually very proud of that. Alrighty. So, we're gonna have to go into the wilds. And after the wilds, we'll get out of there, come back to Ostagar, do the big fight, go through the tower. Yeah, actually, it's probably a good thing I did this tonight, because thinking back, Eamon's is a hefty chunk, especially since I'm not doing the tower first. Dogs. Dogs. Puppies! I'm good. I love the dogs. The Mabaris are precious. The big old balls of muscle is what they are.
Can help fulfill before you head into battle. Life is fleeting, you know.
You there, elf. Where's my armor? And why are you dressed so preposterously? What? Oh, you're the one who arrived with the Grey Warden. Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... It's simply been so hectic. I never thought... Please, pardon my terrible manners. I am just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special. Yes, of course, you're very right. Did you come for some supplies, perhaps?
Well, that's nice. Until you sass the shit out of her.
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some, goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand. So long
the
as
other
you
goods?
keep it quiet.
I don't remember. We're gonna be selling stuff. Sell. 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 Something different there. Get rid of that. Alrighty. Bunch of solves and staffs. Nothing really good.
Shall I take that quiet glare?
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? Let me know what you'd like.
Alright. First thing we're buying is a backpack. Backpacks are going to be very vital because you know we're at 21 right now. If I'm correct, this stuff doesn't stack. Nope, I went to 22. Yeah, these don't stack. We're 22. This will probably bump us to 29. No, it doesn't. Alright, I'm fine with that. These are going to stack up in a minute. Yeah, they do. Okay. I remember one of these games does not stack items well, and it was so frustrating.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough.
Alistair.
I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
It's no way to talk to a Grey Warden.
One good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
There we go. You are a very strange human.
You're not the first to tell me that. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
Ow, that actually kind of hurt. There we go. That's taken care of.
Less being yelled at for me, then. Though the day is still young. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit, the Dalish. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize. Did Duncan mention me? Nothing bad, I hope. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Which, the joining is not fun.
Right, that was the name. You know, it just occurred to me that there have never been many women in the Grey Wardens. I wonder why that is. I'm getting that impression. So I'm curious.
God, I don't know.
Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
Me sitting here staring at, like, I don't understand, like, I guess it's just me. Alistair just does not appeal to me as a romance option. Unfortunately. And I know that that's just, for some, that's just, like, the highest offense. But doesn't interest me. He's just,
I've only fought them once up close, and that was before the battles here started, which Duncan has kept me out of so far. Tell me, did you find them as monstrous as I did? You'll be at an advantage then. Most new recruits have never even seen Darkspawn. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
most likely. But at the same time, I know what's coming. And I hate every bit of it. Because I do really like Duncan. Okay.
Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
Nope, I didn't bother to even go look for them. Because you don't, they don't matter.
Keep an eye out. Maybe we'll see one of them.
There's Shem. I mean, if we just lost her home, I could care less about some Shem. Alright, almost done with what I'm doing at the moment, guys. Which, if anyone wants, I am in the VC in the Discord. I'm happy to toss the Discord link in. If anybody wants to come and vibe, and if they've got any questions about the game or the series in general. Now, while I won't go into like questions for Dragon Age 2 or Inquisition, I'll only be answering Dragon Age Origins questions right now. I wouldn't mind in the least. This game really focuses on the Darkspawn.
If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
This game will focus heavily on the... Ooh, get me out of here. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Get me... I could care less. Okay, get me out of there. I don't use tactics. I've never used tactics. There we go. That's a little better. Dragon Age 1 and 2. The Dragon Age is where you can't jump.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing. This is Sir Jory.
I'm
a
tiny!
knight from Redcliffe.
How do you do?
And this here is Davith, a fellow from Denerim.
Charmed, milady.
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Korcari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit. There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can. The scrolls contain treaties promising support, treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Now the funny thing is, you'd think they wouldn't let the newbie be the leader, but nope, newbie's the leader. I think I'd be like forced to play as Alistair or something.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
My word! Oh my! We would like a
Nicely done.
Alright, so there's those three handled. My god, was the wolfpack always this big? I do not remember the wolf pack being this big. Oh god, wait. There were so many quests in the wilds. Oh!
Over here.
Oh, soldier.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. Oh, I've got to get out of here.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back. That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Okay. I don't actually remember this whole area. Like, it's been a while since I've really thoroughly played through Origins. And there's a lot that can be easily missed because it's not like Skyrim levels of open world. There are still loading zones. You are directed to where you need to go. Think of it more like Legends Arceus. They have very similar loading zones.
And so I shall.
Pick up. There's the flower I needed.
There you go. Of course.
Now with the Darkspawn, there are 4 different types of Darkspawn. The Hurlocks, which are humans that have become Darkspawn. Genlocks, which were dwarves. Shrieks, which are elves. And ogres, or orcs. Oh, no, they're ogres. That's right, it's ogres. The ogres, which are Kunari, which are the 4 main races of Dragon Age. So you'll see a total of 4 different styles of darkspawn. I don't remember where I'm going. I don't remember where I'm going. Holy shit, that's darkspawn. Let these guys, let my team go in personally. There we go. I want to stick with archery because I can have my teammates that run their way in. Handle all. That's a squirrel. Oh.
Of course.
Well, there's our 3 vials of darkspawn blood. Nice and early into this. No, there's sometimes that I don't get all 3 vials until. Oh, they came out of the ground! Some of them, I don't get the darkspawn blood until the very end. Ew, it sounded like he farted. We're missing too much up here. Yeah, this fucking map is huge. Okay, we're gonna want to go this way. I want to try to get as many of the quests done as possible that's out here, just because of the fact of, hey, it's experience and items, and I'm covered in blood.
The nerve! Oh, yes!
Sir? Sir? Guys? 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 You're not supposed to close quarters any enemy.
As you desire.
And I only got a fluorospar for my troubles.
Of course.
At least Alistair's helping me.
Why do they bother?
I thought you were chickens.
Lovely.
That's a lot of blood. Lovely. Okay. And I already know that there's going to be quests that I'm not going to finish out here. I'm not trying to 100% the game, especially because we do have such a time crunch for me to beat this. Because I want to be prepared for April when we're doing Dragon Age 2. As long as I get through the story, we're good. On top of that, this is just the tutorial. This is basically just the big old tutorial area with a bunch of exposition and lore to lead us into what's gonna be the actual main game. That tree looks like it's covered in blood. Those are hanging corpses.
I'm sensing more darkspawn.
You shouldn't be sensing shit yet, my dear. Guys, 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 guys! Leave me alone! This is bullying! Oh, hey. Thank you, David. You're actually kind of chill. Thank you.
And so I shall. Of
actually was willing to help me. I'm fine with that. Run up here. Ooh, take. As long as we get like the bulk of the loot, we're good. Because money early game is really rough.
Of course.
And you do need money for a chunk of the later game. What the fu- What? I'm sorry.
Too slow.
I'm sorry. Okay, good. That didn't get caught on stream.
Well, if I must. Ha!
Hey, I hit him.
There you go. We would like a trophy. Well, if I must.
I feel like I'm going the wrong way because I feel like going up this way is leading me towards the one area, and I don't want to go that way just yet. You cannot slide down cliffs either, which is a really big pain in my ass.
Look there. Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
Alright, we're gonna go this way. Sounded like a bear. Dead wolves.
Oh, I do adore this.
Ow! Yeah, the game crashed earlier, actually.
It has some blood on
I was
me.
about an hour and a half in, and the game crashed. I want to finish up Ostagar before we call stream tonight. And then tomorrow we're going to tackle Arl Eamon. And probably get Shale. Because Shale. It's very, very little. Basically just getting the quest to save the dog. And talking to Win. Who is going to be a part of my team no matter what. I love Win. Map. Okay, now we go south. We did not lose much, thankfully, and I'm really glad about that because at first I thought we lost everything because I forgot about saving. But autosaves are a thing, so thank God. Actually, speaking of, save. Paranoia. I hate this. I hate the Ostagar chunk. More hanging bodies. Oy. My team is probably going to be Zevran, Win, and Shale. Because that gets me a really strong tank. I'll have a specialized healer, and I don't have to force Morrigan to be heals. Because I hate doing that to her. She's my wild mage, and I love her. And then Zevran, because close quarters rogue, for one, but two, I'm also romancing him, so cute banter as well. Like, Awakening was with the mage companions. Origins had two of the best mage companions. Origins had some of the best mage companions. Awakening was I can't stand Meryl or Anders in Dragon Age 2. Especially with how heavy into blood magic Meryl is. And then, why are you getting in this guy's face?
It's a fight. How lovely.
And then, with Inquisition,
I would watch
oh shit! Woo-hoo-hoo!
That's a trap. I would watch out for.
No. Man, I'm trying to keep y'all safe. Okay. Oh, Jesus, we already had one die. Good night. I will be starting stream really early tomorrow, so most likely you will make it. Don't you worry about that. Alright, got one dead. Poor Davith.
Of course.
I didn't even realize that Davith died. Oh my god. We have no healer.
It's a fight. How lovely.
But yeah, because I know that the Dragon Age streams are probably going to take a decent chunk of time, I've already decided I'm going to be probably streaming as soon as I wake up. Make sure I've got all the time in the world in case something happens. Where is the other enemy? There is no other enemy.
Well, all right.
There's literally no other enemy.
Now that was a little rough.
Sorry, Davith. Not like it's gonna matter.
Lovely.
Run away! I'll take this elf fruit.
Right to the face.
Another one of the wildflowers.
Well, all right.
Honestly, Davith and Ser Jorah, or Jory, not Ser Jorah. I just heard something. I probably heard a car. They are two of the okay companions, but we're not keeping them, so. Cool. So I checked out my cunning some more. That one's a level 8 one. That's level 12. So we'll keep working on archery next. Still don't have high enough dex for that. I think we're going to want to cut north as soon as we can. I legitimately don't remember where I'm going. That's not a good sign. Okay, we're going to go down this way again. Oh, fuck. So that's going to lead me towards finishing this area. I'm not ready to finish this area. I've got quests to do. Then again, I honest to God think it's going to have to be, yeah, the only other way we've got to go is north, so. Well, shit. That's an alpha.
Say your prayers.
Oh, is that right?
Let's make this quick.
Well, if I must. Oh, my.
Alistair's really the only one I need to really focus on keeping alive because he is a permanent ally. I could have sworn there was other quest areas in here, but I could be mistaken. No, I'm fine with that because I don't care for the start of Inquisition. I don't care for the start of Origins. It's very slow. It's a lot of slog to get through because there's so much that had to be learned in the start. There she is.
Well, well. What have we here?
I think she kept the same voice
Are you
actress.
a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey?
I love you. I wish I could marry you.
What say you, Scavenger or intruder? 'Tis a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wilds, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there. Women do not frighten like little boys. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine.
I love her.
Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
She ain't
Quite
wrong.
easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened. 'Twas my mother, in fact. There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
I love you, Morgan.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as
You gotta glow up, my dear.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet,
You just
Dareth.
sound
If she's really a
classist.
witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your elven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe? If you must protest so quickly, perhaps I need not ask. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she
Poor
dances
Morrigan.
under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize. Such manners. Always in the last place you look. Like stockings. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Poor Morgan. I love her though. Morgan is literally like, she's snarky, she's sarcastic, she is so much in one that I love her. There we go. Now, because it's nighttime,
The Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope. Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment. He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could. Let's give him a day or two to recover. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you. Maybe. It's likely he understands you're responsible for curing him. Mabari are at least as smart as your average tax collector. Come back after the battle and just... well, take another look.
that. I'll grab this chest over here.
Of course. Lovely.
I got the key. Did that bitch not give me my key? Because he said he came back into possession.
Ah, I suspect you are one of the new Grey Wardens. Will you accept the Maker's blessing?
No!
A Dalish wanderer, I presume. The Maker will not refuse to bless you, if you are willing to receive him. I'll not discuss politics here. Take your hatred and be gone.
My belly thanks you. My belly thanks you. At least if I'm hanged, I'll have a little weight on me.
I did get the key, right? Because he was supposed to give me the key. I got conned. I didn't find out about the stupid chest. Damn it. Okay, I did that to myself. Let's sell really quick before we continue. Because we're fixing to go into battle, and I'd rather us be prepared.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? Let me know what you'd like.
My map is broken. Well, we're at 3 gold right now, which is actually a huge boon. Another backpack. 90 inventory slots.
So you return from the wilds. Have you been successful? Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately. Excellent. You will need that courage to face what comes next.
Courage? How much danger are we in?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
Wait a minute, is his beard braided? His beard is braided. What?
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
I'm actually sad about Davith.
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
Oh, hey, my shoulder's bleeding.
You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them? Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
That's a big old chalice.
Maker's breath.
I am sorry, Davith.
I am actually very sad about Davith's
Step
death.
forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child.
There is
Had I
no
known.
turning back.
No, you ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry.
I will admit that the Grey Wardens are extreme.
But the joining is not yet complete.
Gucci blood.
You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden.
Fire! Hello! You came in during a lot of death. Ah, that big old bitch.
It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
I mean, I was already infected by the taint, so I was already sick.
Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Oh, that's alright. Like, honestly, I don't expect these streams are going to be, like, super popular. But it's a game that I really enjoy. And I love the idea of getting to share it. So...
Death is never easy to accept, especially when it arrives in such a brutal fashion. Honor your comrades if you wish, but know that we must press forward. Always we must press forward. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Okay. Oh wait, level up. Hey, there's no problem on that. Trust me, I more than get it. Alright, now let's go for crippling shot. Ooh, Master Archer is right there. Okay. Wait a minute. Excuse me, you shoved me. I got 2 skills. Ooh. Moving up in the world. Where am I going? Wait a minute. I'll just follow y'all. Where am I going, Alistair? This way? You should have given me the key, you asshole.
Dragging me.
Calm down. You're safe now. Remember that.
I also pissed someone off because I was like, yeah, no. Your kind treat my kind like shit, so... I was basically told to not be racist. Alistair, where the fuck are we going? Over there. You took me in a massive circle, Alistair. Me, I didn't pay attention to what Duncan said. Also me, where the fuck am I going? My god, the game is so glitchy! What the hell?
In this assault. You risk too much, Kalen. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
That's the case. Perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand congratulations are in order. Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing.
Actually, it wouldn't be, but...
reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
To
cover.
flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes.
His beard is braided, and that bothers me.
The tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, Mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough. This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Galen. A glorious moment for us all.
Man, looking back on this game, what happens just doesn't surprise me anymore.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
We must do whatever it takes to destroy the Darkspawn, exciting or no.
I get it. Just so you know, if the king ever asks me to put on a dress and dance the Remigold, I'm drawing the line. Darkspawn or no. Me shimmying down the Darkspawn line? Sure. We could kill them while they roll around laughing.
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the king's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley. We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for. Stay with the Terran's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word. Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Alistair disapproved. I don't care if you disapproved, ya pansy. You'll deal with what I say because you won't actually leave. So, actually, no. I need you to be. Well, no, never mind. I've got DLC that'll let me bolster your friendship if I so have to. I need you to have a baby with Morrigan. So. Black screen of death? Black screen of crash? Still making noise. Why are we black screened, game? Hello? Dragon Age?
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here.
I can't see anything! Like, I know what happens, but stream doesn't know what happens. Apparently the game said no. Gonna minimize and go back to the game because I don't know what's going on. So we're just not gonna see what's happening.
Security alert! Security alert!
Redeem a hydrate. I don't have a drink. There's a drink. Okay, good.
Archers!
We can't see the scene. No, okay. I might try it. Oh, my graphics are fucking kaput. Cool. Shit. Okay. I didn't think that was gonna happen. Houston, we have a problem. This game is glitchy. I did note that it was a lot glitchier than normal. It's not a good thing. What just happened? Yeah, something's going on. Okay, so we have a problem. I have to restart. I don't know what's happened. Normally Origins isn't this glitchy. So I'm a little concerned. While this boots up, I'm going to be right back. Or we're going to crash again. Okay, never mind. Be right back, guys. Alright, we're going to try this again now. What happens if I hit resume? Which if this
Let's
doesn't
cross the bridge and get to the tower of his shop.
So here's the question then, because we just missed a decent cutscene. Do we go back and redo that? Because do that cutscene, which means we have to re-go through the joining. I'm gonna say we don't. Nothing big happened. We just started to get swarmed by the Darkspawn Horde, which is what we're seeing here. If we, I'll make sure to start saving a lot more frequently because that's a lot. This game should not be this glitchy. Ow! I'm on fire. That was very inopportune.
Help me. They're everywhere. You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower. It's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Trying to get my drink open. That way I have it if I get hit with another hydrate. There we go. Alright, now I've got a mage at least, so we've got someone that can heal.
I'm sensing more darkspawn.
You've got a crossbow. Oh! Oh, he's on me! Alistair? 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 You legitimately don't have any healing spells? What are you? Oops. You're a trash mage, that's what you are.
This is it!
A bit more dying, please.
Oh, Alistair, are you okay, buddy? You fucking roughed it there. You almost died. You danced with death.
Well, all right.
You danced very heavily with death there. That would have been a good perch to shoot from. The fuck? Oh no. I'm stuck. Great. There I am. Okay. My god. Okay, Origins is not normally this glitchy. So we are gonna get through, we're gonna get through Ostagar and we're gonna call stream because I need to research these glitches. It shouldn't be glitching this hard, and I'm actually mildly concerned this is going to impact gameplay.
Why did they bother? And how's that?
I'm extremely worried. This game should not be glitching this badly.
Lovely.
So yeah, we're gonna kind of shove our way through this as fast as we can so I can research because I'm concerned. I don't want to have to redo all this, please, I'm begging you.
It appears we will need to fight the entire blight ourselves. I would watch out, were I you.
There's the trap. Oh, I triggered the trap. I didn't even see it. I'm blinder than a bat. I am slow. I'm in grease.
For the Grey Wardens! Take that! Cut them
So I shall.
There we go. Now I can actually help. It shouldn't be glitching this hard though, and I am not liking that it's doing that. Because I will admit, that's abnormal.
My word!
All right, let's go!
What a mess.
Of course.
Ooh, I don't like that it keeps glitching. Like, actually thinking on it, I don't think Duncan's beard is supposed to be braided. Because I should have, with the amount of times I've played Origin, the amount of times I've seen Duncan,
Well, all right.
I don't ever remember him having a braided beard. Oh, I got a bracelet from Oregon already.
I'm sensing more darkspawn. Well, all right. Of course. As you desire. And so I shall.
Everything was good, and then we crashed. Then after we crashed, then it started to glitch out even harder.
Doing ahead of the rest of the horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here. Hey, you're right. I guess there is a silver lining here if you think about it. At any rate, we need to hurry.
Yeah, Logan's a piece of shit, though. Normally, I'm much more thorough.
Of course.
Oh, hello, sir.
As you desire.
That went well.
What a mess. As you desire.
You do have to be careful with the ballista. You can kill yourself with them. I found that out actually in endgame, in the end of the game, because I was fighting the archdemon, and I shot myself in the face. I fucked my team over because it was down to 3 people for the final boss of the game. I didn't realize it would kill you because I didn't think you'd take damage by standing in the way. And yeah, I found out I was very wrong. I was very wrong back when I was still new at playing this game. Mom was watching when I did that too. And unfortunately, because it was on the 360, there was no way to record what happened. I was very sad about that because it was hilarious. I think this tower is 4 floors tall, I think.
Loghain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
This is it! How dare you!
I have a lot of them on me. Ow. That was bloody. I just realized I should probably update the triggers again.
Blood on
Oh, I got a lightning crystal already for Shale. Cool. Granted, I'd much rather the perfect crystals, but Flawed are okay. Flawed are okay.
Lovely.
Puppies, puppies, puppies. Release the hounds! Oh, it's a dead Mabari. Okay. That's heartbreaking. I love the dogs, man. Mabari are good boys, and I love them. They're good boys and girls.
Of course.
And I'm very glad that we get a Mabari in this game and in the other game. I want to find a way to keep my dog on my team. Oh no. But who do I replace? Do I replace my husband? Because if you replace my husband or replace my healer, and I need a healer. Oh! Thank you so much for the raid! Taylor Transcend, thank you so much. How was your stream? Up there. Well, I pressed up there. Thank you so much for the raid. I don't have anything planned for raids yet. And thank you so much for the follows. We've had a very eventful stream so far. There's been a lot of glitches. Oh my god, Mila! Wait a minute! Ah! Double raid! Double raid! The dogs! No! Wait! The dogs! Thank you so much for the raid, you guys. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Holy shit. Thank you so much. I was ironically planning on actually raiding the loft if he was still streaming when I got done. We have had a very eventful stream so far. Oh, thank you! I am working on it. I am going to go through and... I am giving her more outfits and more designs because, well, I love her. She's my baby. What we've got going on right now is the start of 3 months straight of Dragon Age weekend. For March, I plan on getting through the entirety of Dragon Age Origins, including Awakening. And that is more than fine. I don't mind if people lurk. People are welcome to just come and hang out if they just want to hang out. I try and keep my chat as friendly and open as possible, so... But our big plan... That was new! The big plan is going to be from March. We are going to go through all of Origins, including Awakening, and the entire... as much of the DLC as I can, while still making sure we have time in April to go through Dragon Age 2. Dragon Age 2, the first weekend of April, is going to be dedicated solely to Act 1. The second act of Dragon Age 2 will be dedicated to Act 2, and week 3, Act 4. Act 3. I can't count. And thank you so much for both the raids and all of the follows. Thank you all so very much. Usually my VTuber is not hidden by chat, but I don't know where to put her. Let me see if I can actually move chat. Hang on. Normally I have up little Pokemon that run around on screen. Oh, thank you. Oh, I did the wrong thing. I did the wrong thing. I don't know what I just did, but I did a thing and I didn't like it. Hey, I'm allowed to raid because I like raiding my friends. There we go. That's better. Now the VTuber's not covered. Let me do this. If anybody wants, we do have a Discord. This sucker. I hate this thing. Okay, we're good. We're fine. You'll see a lot of just chaos in the Discord, but we're a fun community, I promise. We don't mean any harm. Let me get out of the way. We were actually getting close to the end of stream, too. The fire is resident chaos. She's my resident chaos gremlin. So... Run! Run! I will do like I did to the Aeroshock when I first fought him for Isabella. I ran circles. Oh. Pop off, Alistair! Pop off, my guy! I am working on getting emojis and such set up.
The beacon is over here.
I desperately need to do that.
Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
Oh my god. Mila, please! Oh my god. We did miss one of the cutscenes before the tower.
What about the king? Should we not
do as I command?
It black screened on us, and then it didn't let me get the game back.
Pull out, all of you. Let's move.
I've had things glitch out when I was leaving the Dalish origin area. There was an elf just walking in my face, and he wouldn't move. This game has been a lot more broken than normal. A lot more broken than normal. Thankfully, the cutscene we missed wasn't really important. It was just showing the charge of the armies. And of course, Logain's an asshole and pulls out of the battle. Yep. Now, I might, because aside from a few issues, but it would actually cover up the trigger warning. Then again, for other streams, because I do have it pulled up, keep in mind a Pokemon that you guys might like, or have a friend help you pick a Pokemon that might make them think of you through generations 1 through 6, because I do have little Pokemon chat avatars that walk around on screen. We have a really big day coming up on March 23rd, because that will be the 1-year anniversary of my streaming. So I'm planning on just a big day of like community stuff, streams or games where chat can help interact and we can all play together. That is more than fine, Miloff. We're actually going to be ending stream here shortly because I did get, I got to where I was after at least. Now we're on our way to do Arl Eamon after this. But you sleep well, and I will either be hopping into your stream tomorrow, or I will hopefully see you tomorrow, and I will definitely see you in the Discord. I am going to be keeping the trigger... I am going to keep the trigger warnings updated
Your eyes finally
because
opened.
I
Mother
know
should
that
be
this game does go through a fair number of triggering things.
Watch out! I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten.
Pretty lady.
And we
I
are
love
in the
her.
wilds
I love
where
her.
I am
She's
bandaging your
amazing.
wounds. You are welcome.
I
by
am
the
also
way. How
naked.
does your memory fare?
Aside from my small clothes.
Do you remember Mother's rescue? Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend...
We're going
he
to go
is not
back to
taking it
Ostagar, and I really am not looking forward to that.
The suspicious dim-witted one who was with you before. Yes.
She's
He
so
was outside
sassy.
by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke. You were welcome. Though Mother did most of the work.
Morgan
I am
is...
here.
I'm so glad she comes back in Inquisition. I love her. She is sassy. She is snarky. She's just... All in all,
I will
she's
stay
amazing.
and make something to eat.
I've got my gear back. I can loot this. I can't loot that. Alrighty. So get that to 24. Get this to 24. Let's get the last one of the mass. Let's get all that. That way we can get all of our bow talents. Shot. Alrighty. Oops, wrong button. Well, let's at least get to Lothering. Tomorrow, the plan is to at least do Arl Eamon. That is the shorter of the 4 areas that we have to complete.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
Just spilled lemonade all down my face.
I thought you were dead for sure.
Takes a lot more than that to kill me.
Duncan's dead. The Grey Wardens. Even the King. They're all dead. Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not.
You get a glow up in 2.
I didn't mean...
You get a glow up in
what do we
2.
call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not? If you know what is good for you, I suppose you should. All that I wish you to do is what you are meant to do. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
That doesn't make any sense. Why would he do it?
Now that
No
is a good
problem.
question.
Stream will be up early tomorrow, which I plan on probably streaming a good chunk of the a good chunk of the day. Thank you again so much for coming into stream, and I want to thank again everybody for not only coming from the raids, but for the follows that have been given. Like I am just I'm floored. I was not expecting a double raid.
By ourselves? No Grey Warden has ever defeated a Blight without the army of a half-dozen nations at his back. Not to mention...
But I also will probably
I don't
be
know how.
going to
How
do
to kill
chores
the
in bed soon because it's actually getting kind of late for me.
It seems to me those are two different questions, hmm? Have the Wardens no allies these days?
I don't know. Duncan said that the Grey Wardens of Orlais had been called, and Arl Eamon would never stand for this, surely. I suppose. Arl Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help. Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens. No, thank you. You are the Grey Wardens here, not I. Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
Take my daughter.
Mother dear, shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears. Her magic will be useful. Even better, she knows the wilds and how to get past the Horde.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Okay. Hang on. My water decided to splash me in the head. I was betrayed. It splashed me in the forehead. That was
Not
odd.
to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
Shut your blonde mouth.
Wish help from us illegal mages, young man. Perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Thank you,
Point
Gwyneth.
taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
I know why you, I know Lauren Flemeth, and...
Allow me to get my things, if you please.
Flemeth is definitely a
At
character.
your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. 'Tis not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because
I
her mother says so?
like Morrigan. I can sass him, but
I guess you're right.
I could
The
sass
Grey
him.
Wardens have always taken allies.
I could have sassed him. I could have sassed him so
To have
hard.
your approval. Farewell, mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the Blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
God, she makes that hard. Morgan approves +8. Yes! I love her. I love her so very much. It's not even funny. Be Musclehead right now. Whoop. Ooh, okay. I wonder if I'll be able to take on one of the optional mini-bosses. So we are now going to head to Lothering, which this is actually the full map. And as we go, you'll see darkness slowly swallow up the map, going from the bottom up. And that is because that is the blight slowly overtaking the map.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's leader. We must
Fire!
under your banner for our own good.
Okay.
But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal
I'm almost out of
was most
water.
fortuitous.
Thankfully,
Everything
we're almost
I
done
have
with stream
done
because
has
I'm
been
almost
to
out of water.
secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you.
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
We'll need it for tomorrow, I already know. Fire, please! I'm gonna get drowned in hydrate.
Antigon, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Antigon, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, your Majesty?
I don't like you. I don't like your father either, Honora. You both suck. Now, we are going to come across a bunch of dragons throughout all 3 games. So, do keep in mind we're going to see some cool-looking dragons. Also, we now get the best boy! Look at him! I really wish I had pants.
Time for more darkspawn, I see. Of course.
And now I get a dog. I now get a doggo! That's bad. Puppy! Puppy who is going to be named shortly.
Okay, done with you now.
Look at the boy! I love him!
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
Look at this good boy. And I'm gonna call him, because it's an important name to Lorelei and her lore, I'm gonna name him Brown. Hello, Brown. Oh, whoop! I fucked up. Look at the boy! Anything interesting? Nope, nothing interesting. That's fine. You're good. Pet Brown. Pet the doggo. Pet the doggo! Big stocky lad. Morgan, you look like you're about to beat the dog. Please don't. I'm begging you. I'm begging you, don't hurt my puppy. Don't hurt the new puppy. We're going to get to Lothering, and then we are going to go ahead and end stream. So, we now have a full team. So we won't be going into Redcliffe alone, which is a very big thing. We might do tomorrow Lothering, Arl Eamon, getting Shale, and then
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to.
And then
Led by an elf,
probably going back to Ostagar.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
A dog is big enough a dwarf could ride into battle.
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it? Not much gets past you, I see.
It's not really a toll. We're just robbing you, see?
Do shut up. Even a genlock would have understood that. Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse, then. Those are the rules. Did she say she's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
But aren't them Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to kill a king?
You have a point. Well, let's forget about the toll. We'll just leave you to your darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways. And just when we had things settled...
Dear me, what a fuss. Of course. Well, all right.
I really said I'm gonna close quarters with this guy.
It's your time to die.
Morgan has shit use of her spells. But Morgan's a really cool character because she's a shapeshifter. And she's able to shapeshift into
Right.
I think we work well together.
a spider, a bear, and a wolf, I want to say.
Get us all. Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize. Yes, of course. The coins we collected are right here. Just over 100 silvers. The rest is in the chests we brought. I swear. Bless you. The Darkspawn can have this place.
Woo! Got money. Up to Templar.
Well, all right.
Boo-hoo, too bad, so sad. Templars suck, man. I hate them. I hate that like one of the main conflicts is Mage versus Templar because it is so hard to pick which one's in the right.
And so I shall.
All right, and we are gonna go ahead and okay, we're gonna go through a cutscene.
There it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing.
Morgan!
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked. Yes, I know. I was just thinking.
No wonder it took so long then.
She's
oh,
so
I get
Anarchy!
it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to, alas desiring to be more intelligent.
Actually, thinking on it, Morgan's behavior
I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
does kind of make me think of Sayuri before she got a family. So my original version of my character Sayuri, honestly, Morgan's behavior makes me think of that.
I agree. Have you looked at them? There are 3 main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first. Well, we'll need to decide eventually. Let's head into the village when you're ready.
Alright, so from there we are going to go ahead and end stream. I do want to thank everybody again for coming out to stream, and for the raiders for coming in, and for all the new follows and everything. I did not expect double raid when I was in all that. That was so chaotic. Oh my goodness, I did not expect that in the least. Let me go ahead and boop. But again, I want to thank everyone for coming out, and I can't wait to see you all for tomorrow's stream. Let's go ahead and... You know what? I have not yet rated this this TikToker that I really like, but he has some of the most wholesome TikToks. He makes some of the best recipes I've seen, and he may or may not have inspired a possible potential future tavern-esque style of TikToks from me here in the next couple years, once I've actually got a proper setup for all that. Let's go give some love to Quincy, and I want to thank everybody for coming out to stream tonight, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Good night, everybody. I hope everyone has a good night.